Good morning. Greetings to you all on this Sunday where we will take a moment to recognize Remembrance Day coming up on Friday. And so I wanted to have us be ahead of the game instead of behind it. And so today we will be taking a moment before we enter into a full service to recognize Remembrance Day. A couple of very quick announcements, and Mary's going to speak first.
Hi there, I just wanted to let you know of a couple of things. Due to the furnace number 1 in our back area that controls the gym, we are awaiting a part to fix it, which means it's not as warm in the hall as it should be. And because of that, we're offering the daycare to host their before and after school in our narthex, only for a couple of days until the part arrives and the furnace can be fixed. That's if they find it too cold. If it's okay there, then they'll stay in their area. But for little kids, if it drops down to 1 tonight, might be a bit brisk in there. So. That was the one. I'm also very thankful that the extra jobs, due to the cold weather and the flood situation and so forth, have been looked after. If you notice that the carpet is not vacuumed this week, Jeff has really stepped up to the plate with a lot of extra work with the seasonal change. We have to shut off the outdoor taps. We have to replace the filters. We have to go and get special filters, which he did for the furnace. Replace and have those replaced, and the outdoor lights every year when it gets dark, there's half of them are not working right, they need bulbs replaced or whatever. So there's a lot of extra work on his shoulders right now. So I thank him for that. I also thank Gail and Jan for stepping up with the closet, helping. Yeah, both of you. You have no idea how much I appreciate this help and getting the multi-purpose / choir room sort of fixed. We're hoping it will be painted within the next week. So there is extra jobs there, and I appreciate the help. I think that is it for me.
And that's only one of the things that she does. Looking after our building, doing the PowerPoint, checking in with everyone. Thank Gary and Mary Vision for putting together a process last week and today, if you need to want to talk to them, setting up the sign-ups for the greeters and just being here to welcome people as they come. Gary will be at the back again as you go out. And there's a little bit of shifting of times that were already set, and it's important that we get those organized for us. And thank you for all that are offering your time to be greeters or readers as well. We sent out a survey, a quick survey, simple survey, and around Christmas morning and New Year's morning. They happened to land on Sunday. We're also aware that family life on those Sunday mornings is very different than most other mornings of the year. And so we wanted to just run the idea by you. Is a Sunday service on those 2 days viable for us in terms of people actually coming and showing up? And so just for your awareness to this point, we've had a number of responses which have been very helpful. But we've only gotten that 7 people would be here on Sunday morning, and on the Christmas day, 13 would come on New Year's Day. So we will now make a decision in terms of the leadership of that, about that, and we'll announce that by next Sunday so they'll be clear. We will have a Christmas Eve service here at 7 o'clock. And that will be a general service for everybody. And so that will be a Christmas celebration as well. But Christmas morning is a special day of the birth of the Christ child, and we want to do the best we can in recognizing that. Thank you for listening to my announcements and ramblings, and so let us now, we have the land acknowledgement that we have been speaking together. The words will be on the screen here, and then we will enter into our time of remembering. So would you please join me with this? Honoring the process of truth and reconciliation, and seeking to be a church that does recognize the pressing need for the ministry of reconciliation. We name that Tsawwassen United Church is located on the traditional and unceded territories of its post-Salish indigenous peoples and the treaty territory of the Tsawwassen First Nation. The United Church of Canada acknowledges the territory's significance for the indigenous peoples who lived and continue to live in this territory. Today is Remembrance Day. I was just asked, and I appreciate when it's not known that it's asked. And Dalton, coming from the States, didn't know what the poppy was for us. And so he's wearing a poppy now, because I made sure he had one. But today is a time of remembering. And so we want to begin that with the singing of the national anthem. If you need the words, I don't know if the words are up in there. They are. Good. It is in the hymn book also at number 524. Let us stand together and sing. This act of remembrance involves a number of different framings of words, of concepts that are important for us. And so we read this poem that was written by John McCrae. In Flanders fields, the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row, that mark our place. And in the sky the larks, still bravely singing, fly, scarce heard among the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow. We loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from falling hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields. And if it is important to you, I don't really know the protocols of these things as I probably should, but we will hear the last post played. We will recognize 2 minutes of silence, and then we will hear the rouse or the reveille. For those that experience it this way, if you wish to stand during that time, you're invited to do so.